So by now, everybody has heard the interview with Gloria Valdez and Neo, where Neo gave his opinion on how he felt about the trans community and children being able to make decisions, life-changing decisions for themselves. You know, he expressed how he felt about children taking certain drugs that will be hormone altering, and they made that you can't reverse. And he was saying that we shouldn't embolden or put that type of trust in children. That's what you have parents for. Once they get a certain age and they're more mature enough, they can make those decisions. Well, let's listen to what Neo had to say, and then we'll come back, because now the LGBT community is now aiming fire towards Neo. But let's listen to what Neo had to say, and then we'll listen to what Jason Lee had to say, because now Jason Lee is calling Neo out, and we'll come right back.
What's going on, loved ones? This is Neo. All right, listen. I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended, because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel, the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question, and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless. So with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to live, love how you want to love, but your opinion is yours. Speak your opinion as much as you damn well feel like it, because as I said, they're not important, they're not special. Everybody got one, and you're entitled to it.
So as you can see, Neo gave his comments on how he felt, and he has every right to have his opinion. But it seems as though the LGBT community now wants to basically silence everybody. You're not allowed to have an opinion. It's their time. They have arrived. You got to shut up and let them do whatever it is that they want to do. But as an American, you have a right to have your opinion. And Neo gave his opinion. But Jason Lee now came out, and he has some stuff to say about Neo and about a whole bunch of other people. And I'm going to deal with this. But let's listen to what Jason Lee had to say, and then we'll come right back.
Hey, this is Jason. Look, I'm going to just tell you right now as a disclaimer, I'm probably going to offend some people, and I don't care. So you can click out, you can swipe up, left, right, down, you get the out. It's up to you, but I'm going to say what I need to say. This is directly to 3 people and communities. 1, Gloria Velez, TK Kirkland, and Neo. I don't know Gloria Velez, I don't know TK Kirkland, but I do know Neo. But I want to sign names to shit today because motherfuckers out here being real reckless. I did my show today and I got emotional. I never get emotional because I don't be tied to this shit. But it hit me today while I was doing my show because I hadn't looked at the notes the night before. But it appeared that I had to address some stupid shit that saying on the internet. Both of them, and the reason why Gloria Velez's name is in there because she's the interviewer in both. I didn't make the connection until I went back and watched the clips because I got the notes. I went back and watched the clips. I didn't even know who Gloria Velez is because I guess she was a video girl that nobody watches videos anymore. Y'all ain't booked the way you were back in the day, and I wasn't watching you when you were booked. But apparently you're a Puerto Rican. So the fact that I'm even addressing you doing interviews with these two about the gay community is crazy, because I don't know if you're peddling homophobia. I don't even know if you even know that you're peddling homophobia, but I saw you like my Instagram, so you're aware of who I am. And I just got off the phone with DJ Vlad, your boss, because I wanted to give him respect, because I do have respect for him before I said what I was going to say. Now, those of you that are peddling homophobia, like Jess Hilarious was peddling homophobia, gaslighting black women or women in general into defending certain things that we all agreed with to make you all justified in being homophobic, that's the I'm addressing today. Because why I got emotional is, as much as I push the culture, the black culture, the culture, I'm also gay. So I'm going to also push and promote the gay community. And I'm going to defend them too when you're wrong. And I dare any of you motherfuckers out there that want to jump on the bandwagon to do some slick, shady shit and support them. I dare you. Because all of you out there, sexual, salty motherfuckers, with, you know, cheating on your wives, all that shit will come out. Because I'm thinking of a new show called Dirty Laundry, where I just lay all your shit. I don't ever out you, all you basketball players running around guzzling balls. I don't ever do that. All of you out there talking about parenting, but you leaving your... Hold on, let me get to it. So I saw this earlier. And Neo, yes, I got your number, but you didn't think of calling me as a consultant before you said this dumb shit. So I'm going to address you straight on. Because people said that you were a homosexual. People say you were ugly. People talked about you. You gained a little weight. They said you fat. Okay, you ain't wrote a song like the Beyonce song in a minute, so the people say you fell off, but I never hated on you. Even in Dubai, I showed you love. I always show you love. I text you good wishes, but you're talking about parenting. You the same. Okay, this is what you said in the interview. You said this on camera. And yeah, maybe you apologize, but I don't give a get to the internet fast enough, so here we are. And I gotta say this is an example for everybody watching, because you know when people... When police officers kill unarmed black men, they do it and see if you will stand down. And if you stand back and stand down, they keep doing it. So it's not permissible. So that's why I'm assigning names. In an interview with this girl, Gloria Velez, and I'll address you in a second too, you said you have no issues with the LGBTQIA. When you say that before you even say another word, that is your disclaimer to tell us the issues that you have. That's like when white people say, I ain't got no problems with... Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And now we about to hear them. You go on to say, love who you love, do what you do. I just personally come from an era where a man was a man and a woman is a woman, and there were only two genders. Now, you could identify as a goldfish if you feel like, but I don't care. That ain't my business. It becomes my business when you try to make me play the game with you. I'm not going to call you a goldfish. Then you went on to say, we need to go back to the old days. I feel like parents have almost forgotten what role of a parent is. If your little boy comes to you and says, Daddy, I want to be a girl, and you just let him rock like that, he's 5. Let the 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, what he's going to do. I'm not even going to read no more. First of all, your number one job as a parent is to stay with your family, but you cheated on your wife with them strippers and had them babies on her, and then you left your family. So you didn't do your number one job as a man, as a parent. You did what my daddy did. You dropped off and then you moved on. Because you have a sexual problem, allegedly, a sexual health problem, allegedly, okay? Your sex addiction made you show that you weren't a good parent. And you know what? I didn't even write on your for them, and I got daddy issues. I let you live because I have respect for you as an artist. I didn't get too personal. See, when y'all drop your dirty off, I don't come to the internet and talk about you. Those of you beating up your girlfriends, throwing them down the stairs when they're pregnant, in your teen years, listen, I let you all live. Why? Because I don't go there with you. Paying to suck your little okay? But I let you live, marrying all types of weird going on in the straight community. But here we are talking about show, talking about us. Okay? Don't mistake gay and lesbian, trans to no goldfish. What the you mean?
Now this is a joke, because this is when they talk about the ad hominems. Jason Lee didn't deal with anything that Neo said. Absolutely nothing. He went into talking about exposing people and uncovering things that may be secrets that he may know about. He didn't deal with the aspect of what Neo was saying as a father. You know why? Because Jason Lee doesn't have any kids. Jason Lee is not a father. Jason Lee doesn't understand what it is to be a parent and the protection that one should have when you are a parent. He went into infidelities. He went into people's personal life. He never dealt with the subject or the topic that he actually said that he had a problem with. Because most likely he don't have a problem with it, because if it was, he would have dealt with it head on. Or he knows that Neo is actually right. So he can't deal with it. But this is the stuff that goes on with a lot of people in this LGBT community, man. Shout out to Flame Monroe, because Flame Monroe is one person that actually keeps it real. Flame Monroe is one person that actually calls out the people of his community and tell them for the hypocrites that a lot of them are. He's the one that actually stands his ground. But I heard Flame Monroe say, well, he stands his ground this way because he actually has children. And he knows what it is to actually be a father. He knows what it is to actually have to protect your children from the world. So with Jason Lee, I would have to say, if you have all these secrets about all these people, but you only want to release these secrets when they do something to offend you, then what does that make you? You're complicit with so much. Like, these people are hypocrites. He not one time in his whole diatribe, not one time dealt with nothing Neo said about protecting children, about children not having, should be able to have the right to make those decisions. He made none of those. He dealt with none of that. He tried to make it seem like he was being homophobic and was attacking the gay community, where he wasn't. How can you have in your opinion on what you think should be done with your kids is homophobic? But I'm gonna tell the straight community something. You better stop being cowards and start standing on your square and start saying how you feel, because you have every right to have your opinion as an American. And if you disagree, you have every right to disagree. Stop letting them use the word homophobic. And I'm gonna tell you what they did. They did the same thing that the small hat community do. Anything that you say against them, they call it anti-you-know-what. So what you have to do is stop allowing them to call everything homophobic. Your opinion is not bringing hurt to nobody. Actually, if you're trying to take away my opinion, if you're trying to take away my right to actually want to govern my children away and have my opinion, then you're actually bringing harm to me. You're actually bringing harm to my people. You're actually bringing harm to the community, because you have every right to have your opinion. You have every right to have that. And Jason Lee and nobody in the LGBT community can call that homophobic or transphobic or any of those things. I have every right to believe that no children should be able to make those decisions. No children should be able to take those type of medicines and stuff without the parents. None of that kind of stuff. No. No. When they get old enough and they want to do that, then that's fair and that's fine. But as far as that, get the hell on. We're not doing that. I got a right to believe that. I don't think that trans people should be talking to my children in schools about sex. No. Until they get old enough. No. So, like I said, anybody that watched this video know that he didn't deal with any of the topics. So I'm going to cut this video short here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.